Welcome to St. Lucie Public Schools Transportation Department, Employee Training and Development. This training session will outline the process for undelivered students.
The purpose of this training is to clearly define the expectations of both drivers and aides when a student from their route is undelivered and has to be brought back to a compound.
District policy states that any student in pre-K, kindergarten, or first grade cannot be let off the bus unless the parent or guardian or a known escort is at the stop to pick them up. If they are not at the bus stop in time to pick up their student, the bus driver will keep the child on board and bring them back to the compound. Parents and guardians for ESE students must be 18 years or older and be waiting at the curb to retrieve their students. This policy is strictly enforced for the protection and safety of children, and no exceptions are ever made for this.
If no one is at the bus stop to receive the student, you have options. Option number 1 would be to circle back to the stop. If you choose to do so, you can radio dispatch to attempt to contact the parent or guardian via phone. Then you can continue on your route and try the stop later. Option number 2 would be returning to the compound. If you have to bring the student back to the assigned compound, the driver or aide from the route must remain with the student until he or she is picked up. If you are returning to the compound with a student, be sure you communicate that with your dispatcher or manager. Upon returning to the compound with the student, you'll need to complete the return child form. The parent or guardian must show ID and sign the form when picking up the student. The completed form will remain in the return child book to keep a record of each incident. And if this becomes a regular event, we will make parent contact and involve DCF if needed. In case you missed it, let's review. Students in pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade are not permitted to be released off the bus unless a known parent, guardian, or escort is there to receive them. No exceptions will ever be made on this policy. There's 2 options if no one is at the stop to pick up the student. Number 1 would be call dispatch and attempt contact with the parent, then circle back. Or number 2, bring the student back to the assigned compound. If you return a student to the compound, the driver or aide must remain with the student until the parent or guardian picks them up. You'll have to fill out the return child form, obtain a copy of the parent's ID, and have them sign the form upon student pickup. All staff will be held accountable to meet all the expectations set forth by the transportation management team. Failure to meet these expectations may result in disciplinary action up to and including termination of employment. Thank you. Your training is now complete. If you have any questions about this training or any other training, please speak with your immediate manager.